This map is 1598, as you can see here. Arctic regions. This is end of the 1500s, and Hyperborea is not drawn in there anymore, and even the top of Greenland's gone. So we've just got the Arctic pole here. Got all these strange sea creatures. Here they've drawn in the magnetic pole. Okay, now see, they've drawn it not where the North Pole is. So this is where things start to change. Around 1600, things start to disappear, North Pole changes. So was it an event? Did everything ice over? Was this all smooth sailing, so to speak, back then? Could you get up to Hyperborea and maybe beyond? And then it's all frozen or sunk, or what's gone on? Here we have Ireland, which turned into Iceland because it used to be green, but now it's covered in ice. Greenland too is covered in ice, and here is Friesland again with the same cities on it. If you look into it now, they'll pretty much tell you it's just a phantom island. It never existed, and it just appeared on some maps, but that was just a mistake. This is Friesland 1566. So let's just have a look at what was going down in Friesland in 1566. And as you can see on this map, no sign of ice. No sign of icebergs or iced up water. We have trees, we have farms or vineyards here. We have green mountains and hills, more farms up here, and of course we have cities. Kabaria, Anderfort, Alenko, Bondenday, Friesland. There we go, the capital is called Friesland. All the bays are named. We've got this island chain out here. So clearly a fully built out civilization. Friesland in 1566. And this is a map. This is Abraham Ortelius, 1570. As you can see, this is of the north. Now, the first thing to notice here is we have the land masses of Hyperborea up here and Pygmy inhabitant. Pygmies live here. Here we have Greenland, Groenland. And look at the shape of it. The Greenland we have today comes down here, almost encompassing what we see down here. What do we have here? The island of Thule. If you don't know what Thule is, Thule, what are they? The Thule organisation, our society, which came out of World War II and the Nazis. And Thule is now on Greenland. But again, look at this. Thule is covered in cities. And again, no sign of ice. What we do get, though, is greenery on the outskirts here. And of course, Greenland looking green. Why is it called Greenland? And of course, now they tell us it's covered in ice. And down here we have Friesland. And here's a map of the city of Frisia in 1645. And as you can see up here, it says Frisia Orientalis Primaria. And we've got the farms up here. So again, this is Friesland, and look, this green farmlands, water flowing, so it's not frozen. Clearly an old world star city, walled. It's got the turrets, got the points, got everything, got the water, and of course right there in the middle we have the cathedrals with all the antiquitech. You can see clearly we've got Hyperborea here, the 4 continents. Up here we have Greenland in a very strange shape. Ireland below it with the S, Ireland, it's not yet Iceland. And here, I'm not sure if you can read that, this is Friesland. So it's like Frisia, it's spelled like Frisia that we have in Denmark today. So as you can see up here, Friesland, as in the island that we see, Friesland. And up here we have Frisia, Libere. Okay, so Friesland and then Frisia. So there's the connection. It just made me think, this Friesland or Friesland has disappeared, and then this Frisia has appeared about the same time.